Señoras y señores, bienvenidos a mi canal. Hoy tengo una invitada muy especial sobre todo lo que sería en el mundo de los videojuegos. Estoy hablando de una gran actriz y modelo. Ella ha trabajado en dos grandes series, digamos, de lo que sería Resident Evil. Primero que nada en lo que fue la película Resident Evil Damnation y en el gran juego Resident Evil 2 Remake. Así que es un gran placer tenerla en mi canal y yo sé que para muchos de los que somos fanáticos de esta gran serie y este gran videojuego que es Resident Evil va a ser algo histórico en este país. Así que welcome. So Jolene, it's a pleasure that have you here in my channel.
Happy to be here.
So we're gonna start with the first question. When did you start your career as an actress?
Oh my goodness. Gosh, when I was really young, I'm not too young, probably when I was like 12 or 13. I started doing plays in school when I was in 6th grade. So I was about 12 years old, and then I just kind of got the bug and stuck with it. So a long time.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. So what kind of jobs did you did besides the gaming world? I mean, in movies, related with movies.
In general, like throughout my 20-year career.
Yeah.
I do a lot of films. I do a lot of more independent films. Some of them are sort of more grounded and artistic, and some of them I do a lot of action films and things like that. I do quite a bit of TV, and then of course the voiceover and the mocap for the video games. I do some dubbing. I do things like that. I do a little bit of everything. So I kind of have my hand in a lot of different pots, and it keeps me busy. So.
Cool, very good. So when was the first time that you worked as a voice actress for a video game?
For a video game?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I think it was Tomb Raider. I think it was Tomb Raider when I played Sophia, because I was able to do the motion capture and the voice all in one performance, doing a full performance. And so I think that started it, from what I can remember. And then it's just kind of, just rolled into the next game, and then, here we are.
I'm not your enemy.
That remains to be seen. You killed those men back there.
I killed them to survive. I suspect you did too. How long have they been here?
Days, at most. The invaders took many of my people prisoner. You should leave this place before it's too late.
I can't do that. I came here for something important.
So did they. If I see you again, I'll put an arrow in your throat.
You and I are on the same side. I hope I can prove that to you. What's going on down there? Who?
And then when I ended up on Tomb Raider, I was kind of able to do everything. So I think that was my first, voicing a video game. I think so. And then I did Titanfall, and then, and then RE, and then it kind of, one thing led to another. But yeah, I think it is.
Great. How did you get the part of Ada Wong on the movie Resident Evil Damnation? And how was your experience doing that film?
Oh, it was amazing. So, I had friends that were doing motion capture. I'd never really heard of it before. Some of my other actor friends were doing it in different capacities, like doing PSAs or just these strange projects. And I thought, oh, that sounds really cool. So I saw a breakdown for Ada's character. Now they don't tell you the name of the character, and they don't tell you the projects. It's all very hush-hush and undercover. But I just loved the description of the character, and it seemed pretty cool. I went in for the audition, and another audition, and then another audition, and It was interesting because I kind of wasn't sure what the world was, but you do just act out the scenes. You do just kind of, you go through the actions and you say the words and you do all that stuff, even though you're just a mocap actor. So eventually I booked the job and I went out to Tokyo to shoot it. And it was just a new experience. It was really interesting because I wasn't aware of all of the calibration and all of the technological work and how you had to sort of make all these poses, and you couldn't drop a word, you couldn't hesitate, you couldn't do anything. You'd have to like stop, decalibrate. Everyone would have to start over, recalibrate. So it was interesting. So there was a lot of pressure. The technology was very new to me. I'd never done anything like that before. And then of course Ada is such a cool character. Like, she was such a great character to play. Because even if you're just doing the mocap, you do have to do all the dialogue and everything has to match up kind of. So yeah, it was a really unique and fascinating experience, and it thrust me into this world that I'm so excited to be a part of now.
My name is Ada Wong.
My name is Ada Wong.
He just has a sense of fun about him. I feel like whenever he starts to give a direction, he kind of has a smile on his face and he gets really into it, and it's sort of like a childlike quality. So he's very kind to the actors, and he's just fun to work with that way.
So you missed me, huh?
Yeah, in your dreams. See what I'm seeing?
Yeah. It's like a beehive.
So you missed me, huh?
Yeah, in your dreams. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Uh-huh. It's like a beehive.
Right, yeah, I saw the movie and it's amazing. I'm a great fan, big fan of Resident Evil, so I love it. Let's talk about Resident Evil 2 Remake. How did you get the casting role for Ada once again?
Well, this time when I saw on the breakdowns, and you know the breakdowns are sort of like when casting directors and projects and they put out when they're looking for an actor, like they put out these character descriptions while they're looking for someone. So that's called a breakdown. So I was going through those, and they actually used Ada's name. They actually said they were doing this remake of this video game, and so I had to pitch myself again. I had to be like, hi, hey, I remember I was Ada before, and hopefully they want some more of that. And so yeah, I had to pitch myself, and then I had to go in and audition and do all that stuff, and so I landed the role, but I had to fight for it. For sure.
Yeah, there was a lot of people doing for the line. I mean, doing the casting, or
you mean a lot of actresses going up the role? Oh yeah. I didn't think I would get it. It's crazy because you think if they don't come to you, like, oh, at least they brought me in. No, I don't even know how many, but even when I was there, the waiting room was just full of people. Yeah, so they see a lot of people for those roles usually. Sometimes you get offered the role, but if they're kind of just looking for someone to fill it, no, there's a lot of competition. Just comes with the territory.
I know.
Damn. Need a key card. You gotta be kidding me. Get off of me! Who is that?
Stay sharp. Lower it. FBI.
Sorry. Thank you. For your help.
Surprised you made it this far.
FBI, huh? What's going on here?
Sorry, that information's classified.
Where are you going?
Do yourself a favor. Stop asking questions and get the hell out of here.
For all the people that don't know the character, obviously, how can you describe Ada Wong?
Ada is a mysterious woman. I feel like you're not exactly sure who she works for. She's clearly an assassin of some sort. She doesn't give any information about herself, so I would say she's just a very capable, very no-nonsense assassin who's just extremely efficient and good at her job. And if you've got Ada in your corner, like, you're doing all right.
What a mess.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I said don't move.
I'm just passing through. I'm gonna ask you to lower that weapon.
I tell you what, you gotta turn around and go right back out the way you came in.
I think your daughter needs help, sir.
Don't tell me how to deal with my daughter.
Drop it.
No! Wait!
Step aside. We need to terminate her before she turns.
Terminate. It's my fucking daughter.
Ada. Just let them be.
Emma? Sweetheart, I told you to stay put.
Daddy?
Daddy's here. Okay? Those fucking things outside. What they did to us. You're a cop. You're supposed to know something. How did this happen? Huh? She was a sweet little angel.
Mommy.
I was sleeping, honey. Okay? And I'm gonna put you to bed too, okay? Emma. Just go. Just give us some privacy.
You know, it's one thing to keep the truth from me, but why him? I want to find out what's happening here and stop whoever's behind it. Helping people like them? That's why I joined the force.
My mission is to take down Umbrella's entire operation. We may not make it out.
Whatever it takes to save this city. Count me in.
How does it feel working with Nick?
It was great because in fact, I worked with Nick in the original audition.
Oh.
So he'd already been cast, and I don't know, and so he was playing Leon in those auditions, which was really, really cool. And it was fabulous. It was so fun. He's such a great Leon, and he's so like him too. And then we worked for years on it. You know, they take like 2 or 3 years for these things to sort of finish. So no, it was wonderful.
Going from Damnation to Resident Evil 2 Remake, how do you describe the advances of technology?
Oh my gosh, like leaps and bounds. Like it's amazing to me. It was amazing to me to just go from Damnation and then like a year or so later to go into Tomb Raider even, and then to go from that to RE2 and I mean, like it just, it just changes so quickly, and it's so incredible. It's just like it changes exponentially. And what's interesting is sometimes we're working on it, and I think like, isn't this technology going to be obsolete by the time we're done making this game? And they're kind of like, yeah, yeah, like we have to get it out as fast as possible because the next game's coming right behind you, and they're already incredible. I think my favorite part about working on these games is just kind of seeing how much further they come every time I have a new project. It's fascinating. And then the finished product too is so intricate and so much more beautiful than the last. It's really amazing. I'm fascinated by the entire industry.
I would like to know which is your favorite scene of the game, and which scene was the most difficult to make for you.
I always say that my favorite scenes are when Ada and Leon get a little bit more, so I want to say romantic, but there's that intimacy between them. I really like it when because Ada's like a really fun character to play. She's always sassy and in control and kind of cool, and you know, I love all of that, but I like it when we get into more a little bit more nuance. You know, I liked it when her and Leon had to show this vulnerability between them, and you're never sure like what game they're playing. Like, does she really have feelings for him? Does she really need to lean on him? Game, you know, there's this sort of cat and mouse game, and yet that there's this really beautiful, vulnerable quality that comes into it. So as soon as you start getting into that scene where she falls into the pit and she needs Leon to help her to go underground and do all these things, that was fun and challenging because we did want to create that nuance in that relationship, and so there was just a lot of discussion about it, and of course a lot of work with our director, and you know what I mean, and he really brought that to life. He worked with us a lot, Tom Keegan. So that was interesting. That was a great acting exercise. That was really wonderful to be in the hands of such a great director, where he really brought us to a place that was very complicated and very soft and very beautiful. And I think the fans love Ada and Leon's relationship. So to make those scenes nice and juicy was the most fun and also the most challenging.
Come on. Ada! Ada, where are you?
Over here!
Ada! I was getting worried there for a sec.
I can't get it out.
I don't know if I should,
Just do it. I can't walk like this.
Okay. It's gonna hurt. Hold on.
I can do it myself.
Just relax, okay? So, what do we do now?
Get yourself out of here. Well, you still can.
I'm not just gonna leave you. Not like this.
You don't understand. The situation's worse than I thought.
You're not getting rid of me that easy. You protected me. Now it's my turn.
Didn't realize we were keeping score.
Grab my shoulder.
Don't push it, rookie.
Okay, I'm just trying to help. Watch your step.
You want to help? We have to get to the nest.
Nest?
Umbrella's lab, right beneath us. Net let it slip. That's where the virus samples are. You up for this?
I think I could fit it in my schedule.
Come on. We got work to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you feel that you have some Ada's personality in you, or?
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm not a cold, a calculated, evil assassin. Or I don't know if she's evil, but I'm not quite like that. But you know, I do have a very strong personality. I think I get these roles a lot because there is a part of me that's very kind of strong for you know what I mean? So I think I do share a lot of qualities, but you know, to a degree, because I'm a real person. And I'm a softer, kinder, more vulnerable person than she lets on. But I think the strength in her personality is something that I have innately, and I think that's why I play a lot of characters like that.
You know what I was thinking? I can't wait for the FBI to raid Umbrella headquarters and take those bastards to justice.
I agree, but to be clear, you're not working in official capacity. This is a federal case. Once we get the G-Virus, I'm back on my own. Hey, Leon, trust me?
Trust me?
Honestly, if I didn't, you'd probably be dead.
Right.
I thought I might need your help, and I was right. If you can secure the G-Virus, I can make sure what happened in Raccoon City never happens again.
Ada, you said it yourself. It's a federal case. I don't
Leon,
have the authority.
Look at me. I'm a liability now. If I'm gonna finish this case, you're the last hope I've got.
I'm not just gonna leave you here. What if you're attacked? What if you need help?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I gotta see this through. And I want to see you again. I got plenty to live for, trust me.
Now, arriving at Nest.
Go. Please, we don't have much time. You're gonna need this.
Okay.
Leon. Counting on you.
I know.
So, the last question of this interview is, what are the plans for the future?
I just want to make sure of the date here, but I know for sure we are putting together a, Jeff Asbury is putting together a, an online convention, like an RE convention online, and it's free. And I think we're going to be doing it October 30th or 31st. I can get that information to you because I would love people to sort of get on board. When did you say? 30th or 31st of October, and I will send you something to let you know when it is. But it'll be a convention for anyone who's a fan of RE. There's not going to be a fee to get involved. I think we'll still be like doing autographs and all that kind of stuff. But there's a way that we can, sell autographs and things and pictures or whatever. But that'll be really fun. And it's the best community and give us all a space to kind of be together. And there'll be all kinds of guests and panels and stuff. It'll just be virtual.
So this is the first time ever in our country that we're doing an interview with one of the main characters of Resident Evil. So
I'm honored.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people that's gonna be very, very happy because there's a lot of fans of this game here, especially me. I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil, and
oh, great.
So
I wish if there wasn't COVID, I would just come to you and we could have like a live interview. I'd love to come to Argentina so badly. It's definitely a bucket list location for me. So
yes.
maybe in the future we'll see each other in person.
That's awesome. So it was a true honor and a pleasure talking to you, Jolene.
It was a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled to be able to be a part of it and be able to reach out. So thank you for being the liaison and introducing it to your fans. So that's great.
Okay, great. Well, great, Jolene. Nice to see you, and we keep in touch. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.